When polio struck at the age of 3, I was hospitalized somewhere in Nakuru. And we were about 102 kids in that ward, all of them suffering from polio.
Okay.
From what I gather after that is that 100 of them passed away, and me and another girl, we survived.
Hello and welcome to Voice of Faith. My name is Mary Mwangi. Na kama kawaida, if you are new to this channel, remember to subscribe. Thank you so much for your views. You've taken us this far, and today we are no longer in the office. We are in the field. We are at Umoja Disability Center, where we are starting a journey with people who are born differently, or people who are born normally, but somewhere along the way, they became disabled. So let's get in together. Welcome to Voice of Faith, and thank you so much for welcoming us in this center. You can start by introducing yourself and just a brief history about you.
Thank you very much. I take this opportunity to say hello to all the viewers who are watching us on Voice of Faith. My names are Wilson Kingora. I am the project coordinator at Umoja Disability Center. Umoja Disability Center is a CBO, which is Christian-based. We are situated in Umoja 3, somewhere along Kagundo Road, and we kicked off in 2019, and the construction started in 2020, and in 2021 we are doing some programs. Here we accommodate people with a disability, and more so the affected. They could be persons living with disability, or they could be caregivers.
Okay.
And we just assist them, and then they go back to where they reside. They make inquiries, and we give them proper information as need be on matters relating to disabilities. More so in Kenya, a lot of people who live with disability don't know what is happening in the legal circles. They don't know their rights. They don't know where to source for assistive devices. They don't know where to go for registration. But we assist them such that they get connected to the right places where they could get their help.
And where did this journey start? Were you born differently, or what happened?
I was born a normal child, and at the age of 3, polio struck. And from the age of 3 to date, I have been a person living with disability. Though personally, I have not felt as if I am challenged, because I accepted it long time ago. I went to a normal school, both nursery, primary, high school, college, whatever. I have always gone to normal schools, and I have not experienced any discrimination as a result of my disability.
Okay.
Just because I think it's because I accepted myself that I am a challenged person. Yes.
At a very young age, what challenges did you face, and your parents also, in raising you?
When polio struck at the age of 3, I was hospitalized somewhere in Nakuru. And we were about 102 kids in that ward, all of them suffering from polio.
Okay.
From what I gather after that is that 100 of them passed away, and me and another girl, we survived. And my journey as a person with a disability began, well, I was I was brought up in an urban setting. My father was a civil servant, so we were always in a town setting. Okay. By the way, I've never lived in the rural areas. As I grew up in primary school, I got a lot of support from the children who surrounded me. They used to carry my books to school because I could not support the carrying box. And in high school, in whatever, I just went through a lot of encouragement.
Maybe it's because you were in a rural setup. In a
urban setup, yeah. And I also turned out to be a person who likes sports. I have been in 2 sports, very key sports for people with a disability. I've been in badminton, and I am currently the president of Kenya Table Tennis for people living with disability.
Kenya Table Tennis?
Yes.
Okay.
So by, mixing with the other people and feeling accepted despite the challenge, that is how I came up as a normal person. I've never been in a situation whereby I need some special care.
Okay.
No, I have always grown up feeling that I can do everything for myself.
Now, Umoja Disability Center, I believe before you start everything, there is a dream. Yes. Where did this dream start? When?
I may not know when it started, but I think the key thing is that being somebody who is living with a disability, that urge was in me, because I remember way back, I used to work with the Municipal Council of Nyahururu for very many years. And then one day I just decided to quit. Where I was going, I don't know. But today I know this is where God wanted me to be. Because I never quit to go and do another job, but I just quit and just stayed at home.
So you resigned?
I resigned.
Okay.
And I think God was planning for me to be in such a place, and with my experience at my place of work, this is what I have adopted here.
So how did Umoja Disability start?
So I teamed up with another organization whereby I worked for them. It's called Physically Disabled Technicians of Kenya. And having worked with them in the field of disability, I had a feeling that since that one was a society, it was a bit difficult for us to get any support, because society is for the welfare of the people who are members. Yeah. But an institution like this one is not for welfare. It is to give the concerned parties an avenue whereby they can articulate their issues, an avenue whereby they can source even what they don't have, say assistive device like a clutch like this one I'm holding, and they would get it without buying it, because resources are there, but at times people don't know where to get them. Yeah. So we created a forum whereby they would know where to get their resources. And that is how we moved from Physically Disabled Technicians of Kenya to Umoja Disability Center. Our Umoja is a registered CBO, which it does not depict the area we are situated, Umoja. It is it shows the togetherness of people, the solidarity. That's why we changed, instead of writing our name with a single M, we put a double M, Umoja. Yes.
Okay. What are the challenges that you have faced while managing this center?
This center stands on a leased plot, and we have built it ourselves through our partnership with friends. People who have come in, they have given us materials to do everything that you are seeing within the center. This is all donations from friends who have that heart of putting up the structure. Because we realize that without a permanent structure, a permanent address, nobody would feel you're doing serious business.
That's true.
But nowadays, we have realized that people walk in and see that we are doing serious business here. So when we got that idea that we can do a center which can help people, then we went for it. We got into the registration process and the leadership and whatever, because there is the board that runs this place under the chairmanship of David Eduo Kareli. He is our chair for Umoja Disability Center, working hand in hand with Jacinta Aluoch, who is the chair for the Umoja Upendo Pillar Self-Help Group, which is an affiliate of the center. Yes.
So what about the challenges of transporting now the disabled kids from their homes to the center when need be?
That is a big issue which we are still trying to address, because a lot of people from where they are, where they live, coming to the center is a big deal. We've coordinated with the public transport. We have specifically contracted one vehicle for route number 17A. And when we have a function and these people have got to be brought here, I know where they live. So I tell the driver, go to this place. You'll find that they are expecting you, go to this place. And he collects all of them, he brings them here. And in the evening, they are taken back. But there are those who bring themselves here. By the way, they are very good ones who use even the borders, and they find their way here.
Okay.
Yes.
Umoja Children's Home iko na watu wangapi in total?
The active participants, we are all about 160.
Oh, these are the disabled?
Yeah, plus their caregivers or the mothers.
Okay.
The mothers may not be necessarily the caregivers, but the caregivers is a person who decides to either accompany that challenged person to this place, and even at home they help them with the normal basic chores in the house. In this place we have different disabilities accommodated. Physical, the visually impaired, the deaf. We have all of them who are accommodated here. And we still, even the albinos, we still accommodate them in this place. We have a hut for every disability in this place. So we've been working around helping everybody in whatever they are. We help them in their disability such that they feel comfortable, they feel loved, they feel they are in the right place.
There are so many, especially young mothers, who get kids with disability. Maybe they are single mothers and they're supposed to go look for food.
Yeah.
So they end up locking these kids in their houses. How do you address such?
We've been having a challenge in that line, because the minute a child is locked up, and especially the child who is disabled, it sometimes is a bit difficult to know that that child is there, because even that mother does not like neighbors knowing.
Okay.
But the minute we get word that some child has been locked somewhere, we don't go to that mother or go for that child ourselves. We have some networks. We have people who deal with such issues. The chief is a friend of, our local chief is a friend of this center. We have some organizations like GBV, a group in Gong Road. We report to them that we have such and such a child and we would want you to help us. So they would come in, they would visit that place and know how to approach the mother. Because ours is, we've not engaged in bringing out the child. We engage with the mother and the child who come out voluntarily to us.
Okay.
And that one we help. Some of them come asking for school fees, asking for food, asking for clothing. And then we have a lot of churches that have teamed up with us. It's just us telling the church, oh, we need clothing. And the following week, we get a bale, a bundle, or whatever of clothes. And then we distribute to the affected. We get food, and then we distribute it to the affected. What I know is that a lot of people living with disability, they are vulnerable. They are vulnerable. In that some of the mothers don't have permanent jobs, and they have got to take care of the child. And then if it's an adult who is disabled, you'll find that most of them either didn't go to school, and just by virtue of the disability, and whatever work they are doing is just the casual jobs. Sometimes they can be asked to wash clothes, sweep a place, clean. Those are the jobs they usually get. And those jobs are not permanent. They are casual. Today it's there, tomorrow it's not. Yes.
Okay, I'd like to take this chance. You talked to our viewers. Let them know what we might need. You know, there's somebody there watching us, and maybe he or she is ready to help this center in any possible way. You can talk to them and let them know where they can chip in.
This is my special appeal to people out there who may feel that they would want to help either a person living with a disability and is attached with Umoja Disability Center. At the center, we are now currently planning to run a program whereby we are going to have what we are calling a food basket. The food basket, we have budgeted for about 3,000 shillings per person per month. And we have identified mothers who are elderly, have children who have a disability, or they themselves have a disability. And we feel that if we could feed these people monthly, especially this era and time whereby there is still the challenge of COVID, we feel we would want to help them get or put some meal on the table. We would appeal to you people out there that you reach out to us. With whatever God provides your way, then we create that food basket. In this Umoja Disability Center, which is still under construction, we still feel that we have a shortage of materials. We have not put some walls. We need mabatis. We have not put some floor. We need the cement. We need sand. And when the hall is complete, we still need seats whereby the people can sit in that hall and talk and discuss the challenges that are ahead of them. We feel that we still have an open door whereby anybody could walk in and tell us what God has touched them on, and they would want to assist people who are living with a disability. I feel with that openness, and our doors still remain open, you can still reach us on our Facebook account, Umoja Disability Center. Then you can also call us on our office line at +254 713 10 8840 +254 713 10 8840.
Thank you so much for having us, and thank you for giving us this chance. I believe there is one of the viewers out there who will reach to you in any way. Thank you so much, our viewers. If you are new in this channel, remember to subscribe, and until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.